Welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about the Jada Toys Mega Man. You want to talk about big things having small beginnings. This guy here, he's small, but he is definitely worth the price that you're paying for this figure. And I'm telling you, I was just amazed when I took him out of the package. And yeah, once again, shout out to my wife. Thank you very much. This was a great birthday gift. He is amazing. I've been waiting for a great Mega Man figure for years, and I played this game way back when it came out on the Nintendo, when the graphics were pixels, pretty much. Yeah, this guy here does not disappoint whatsoever. So enough of my rambling. Let's take a look at Mega Man himself. Now, bringing him in, look at that head sculpt. Great head sculpt. The paint's not all over the place. I love the fact the way they did the big eyes with the blue here. He's got a nice little line there for his face. Nice shiny helmet. The red inside right there on the back of the helmet. The vent in the back. Just very well done. Then we get down to his body. You have his collar. It's nice shiny blue. A lighter blue for, the body itself. Then his arms. Down to the waist. Down to the legs. Everything is done. And it's cool because look at that. They even added the jets on the bottom of his boots. And yes, there's some writing on the bottom, but yet very well done. I mean, Jada Toys knocked this out of the park. Now, I gotta say, for as small as this guy is, he doesn't come with a whole lot of stuff, but yet he packs a big punch. So, before we start taking a look at this guy here, let's get a look at his accessories, because that way it can be done really quick. And I'll show off some of the articulation as I'm showing off some of the accessories. Now here he is with his blaster cannon and his open hand. And I just put him in a quite quaint little pose of him blasting. And he looks really good. Just really, really good. What Jada Toys has done with this figure is just phenomenal. And listen, if you're not a big Mega Man fan, you're just looking to have somebody on the shelf, just extra, this is the guy for that. If you are a Mega Man fan, pick him up, because he's definitely worth the $20 you're going to spend for this figure. I mean, he just rocks out. I like the way they did the yellow. You got the blast in the middle right there, and then here he is standing just like this. You can have him, it looks like he's pointing down. You can have him blasting out like so. And then of course, let's not forget, he comes with this little stand here. And then this plugs in just like so. And then you can, just like Ryu and Chun-Li, this plugs into the blast effect down here in the bottom. And then here you go. You can have him, you can set it and have him blasting out his blast effect. There you go. I think that's very well done. You can do it the other way too as well. You don't have to put it that way. You can put it like this if you want, which probably looks a little bit better. Either way, however you want to do it. And it doesn't have to be that close. You can have it out here. He's already shot it out, but it looks really good. And I like the way that they've done this figure very well. Let's move on. So here I have him in a basic running pose, and you can see his alternate hand over here, right here. It's kind of open, and then his alternate face with the gritting teeth, and then I put his blaster on, of course, his other arm. And yeah, I mean, he looks good. He looks really good. And like I said, it just, wow, what a great job that they have done with this figure. And last but not least, I didn't show off this hand here, but he does come with this alternate hand, whoops. And it just, so he can put his hand on the blaster, or however you want to pose him out. But yeah, he looks really, really good the way that they have done this guy. I mean, for a small guy, he looks really good. And before I forget about the blaster, it does move. It does have this peg here, which plugs into the arm, of course, and it does have some articulation to it, so you can, bend his arm up or whatever the case. I forgot to show that off, so I do apologize for that. All right, so now we have Mega Man in a walking pose, and look, I know I've just done a little bit of stuff with him, but he's very easily posed. He has single jointed elbows and single jointed knees. And, for a small guy, for only having single joints, that's all he really needs to really get him into some positions. Now, you want to make sure that wherever you're bending him, you get the joints lined up, so that way nothing happens to what you know, with what you have going on. But you want to put him in a fighting stance, you can do so. And that's what's cool with this figure, is because he will just fall right into place. And that, my friends, is what matters right there, is the posability, right? That's what you want. You want to be able to pose him out. You want to be able to get him to get into some fighting stances. You want to have him Marvel versus Capcom, or Marvel versus Street Fighter, whatever the case. It was Capcom, not Street Fighter, but either way, it doesn't matter. He was in that game, and as you can see, he looks good. For such a little guy, he looks really good. As far as, you know, his articulation, his ankle articulation is very stiff, but that's to be expected because he has these big feet, right? But if I wanted him throwing out a kick, which Mega Man can do, you know, there you go. He's throwing out a kick, and he can balance. And that's cool. He can do a lot of stuff for such a little dude, you know. And that, my friends, is what is worth the price of admission in my book. To sit here and have this figure, you know, on your shelf. If you don't want him, pass him up. But if you do want him, he's definitely going to be worth it. You're definitely going to be happy that you got him, because of the fact that he just looks so damn good, and he moves so damn well. And listen, I have Street Fighter figures from Jada Toys, and I have Chester Cheetah, and I have Mega Man now, and I'm telling you, they are just knocking these guys out of the park. And it's only a matter of time until they get their hands on another license and they start making those figures as well and bringing them to life. People just love these figures. Now, as far as the Street Fighter figures, they're one of the best figures out there, but they're so hard to get your hands on them. I don't know why. I just don't know why. But anyway, guys, let's do some comparisons and see how he stacks up compared to some other figures that I have out, and then we'll end this review. Here's how Mega Man compares to the SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan Vegeta Super Saiyan Blood version. Here's how Mega Man compares to NECA's Last Ronin Raphael. Last but not least, here's how Mega Man compares to the Jada Toys Paul Mart exclusive Player 2 Ryu. All right, so now you see how he compares to some other figures. And I have to say, honestly, that, like I said in the beginning, big things come from small beginnings. And this guy here, even though he is small, he packs a giant wallop. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you know who Mega Man is, or you don't know who Mega Man is, or you like him, you don't like him, whatever the case is, you just want to have an extra figure on your shelf to give a little bit of life to your shelf. This is a figure to pick up, I'm telling you. You don't have to collect the whole line if you don't want to. You know, get Gutsman and Cutsman and Fireman and Snakeman and all them other ones. You know, if you want to, fine, that's great. I'm a big Mega Man fan. I always have been, ever since back in the day when I played the game on the Nintendo. And yeah, I'm glad I finally have a great representation of Mega Man here to put on my shelves. And you can see he stacks up well with SH Figure Arts, plus the Street Fighter Jada Toys figures and NECA figures. So you can only imagine how he stacks up with like G.I. Joes, Transformers, anything else that you want to put him with, he's going to fit in with. Yeah, I mean, even if you were to put him up against like Super 7, even though they are taller, you know, and a larger scale than he'll still fit in, because he's just that cool. And I have to say, he's definitely worth it. And so I'm not going to get on a rambling session or anything like that, but Jada Toys once again has knocked it out of the park. He doesn't come with a whole lot of accessories, but the accessories that he comes with are just enough. You don't need tons of accessories with this guy. I mean, trust me, because I guarantee you, you know, you could probably mix and match the weaponry, you know, if you wanted to with the other ones. If you pick those up, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. But definitely, once again, shout out to my wife. Thank you very much. This was another great birthday gift. I really do appreciate it so much. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this review on the Jada Toys Mega Man. I know that you've probably seen it before out there, but you know what, I got mine. I had to do my review on him because he is just that cool. And I can't say enough good things about it. But anyway, let me stop. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything new. And yeah, guys, thank you once again. I appreciate everything and everyone who has come in, watched, stayed, gone, stayed from the beginning. That's new to the channel. Everybody, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You can get this guy off of Big Bad Toy Stores. I don't know if you can find him in stores on the shelves now. I have not seen him out there, but in time, hopefully they will be out there and you'll be able to get them on the shelves so you don't have to order them. If you have to order them online, hey man, they're available. By all means, do so. So with that being said, guys, once again, no matter where you are, I'll catch you all on the Flippity Flip.